Are you frustrated with the lack of success in your job search? You apply for job after job and all you hear back is crickets. And it seems like every time you log into LinkedIn, there's somebody new celebrating a job search victory, and you're wondering when it's going to be your turn to make that announcement. For some reason, you always seem to be attracting low quality, low paying, and dead end jobs that never seem to value your skill. Does your job search only consist of applying to jobs that you find online? You almost never hear back. And not to mention, many of those jobs have hundreds of applicants, and you wonder if you're ever going to be able to stand out. Or do you keep hearing about this hidden job market and you're not sure what it is? And maybe you know that you're supposed to be building a strong network, but you have no idea where to start or how to achieve it. And if you're somebody that is overwhelmed with utilizing the LinkedIn platform, you know that you should be having a strong keyword-rich profile, but you just don't know where to start and what recruiters are looking for. Well, don't worry, because you've come to the right place. Listen, most people approach their job search the wrong way. They apply to job after job, hoping or maybe even praying that a recruiter is going to take notice of them and set up that first round interview. And yes, a great resume can help you get noticed by that recruiter, but I'm here to tell you that applying for jobs online is one of the least effective and least efficient ways to find a new job. Because applying to a job, you're doing the chasing. You have to impress that recruiter or the hiring authority enough to give you that first round interview, let alone getting through that interview process and landing an offer. And you're likely competing with hundreds of other candidates for that same sliver of attention. Your chances of landing an interview through an active job posting are shockingly slim. But what if there's a better way? Imagine having a recruiter teach you exactly how to get other recruiters and hiring managers to reach out to you instead. Just think of the advantage that you would have. We're trying to beat the odds, and you can get right to the front of the line and immediately get into the interview process itself. Now, here's a sobering statistic. According to careerplug.com, less than 1% of all people hired comes from an active job posting. Let that sink in for a minute. What the data is showing is that you can't rely on job postings alone in your career search. Furthermore, the data also shows the power of your network in getting hired. Because listen to this, while less than 1% of all applicants come from employer referrals, in other words, your network, a whopping 22% of them get hired. So you have a much better chance of getting hired into your dream job through your network than by applying to an open job posting. So that should show you the power of building a strong network. So you absolutely need to be taking network building very seriously if you want to achieve lofty career goals. So just to summarize, if we can get recruiters to start approaching us and we leverage our strong networks, we will have the best chance of landing those dream opportunities at the highest rates of pay. That's exactly why I created Unlocking LinkedIn, to teach you how to unlock the world's biggest and most robust networking site so that you can build the strongest targeted networks and get recruiters to start contacting you. Now, this course is designed to be a perfect companion for Resume Rocketfuel and my interview training. So in this course, I'm going to teach you how to write a compelling LinkedIn profile that's going to be loaded with keywords that's going to get recruiters starting to notice you. I'm also going to teach you how to locate and access the hidden job market so you can unlock some of the most powerful career opportunities out there. And not only that, as an exclusive bonus, I'm going to take you behind the scenes as I actually recruit people myself. I'm going to show you exactly how recruiters use LinkedIn on the back end to find targeted, high quality people. You literally will not be able to find a more insider look at job search than this. And I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. And I'm also going to give you a step-by-step roadmap on how to build targeted, powerful networks that actually add real value. And I'm going to give you all of the templates that you need to reach out directly to recruiters and hiring managers with the highest chance of success. Everything and more is in this training course. So if you're somebody that has been looking at LinkedIn and not really sure where to start, this is the perfect tool for the job seeker who wants to supercharge their career. So I invite you to check out the course, and I'm super excited to see you inside. In my training, I actually teach you how to build a keyword-rich profile that is going to start getting recruiters to contact you. And I want to show you the proof of it. Now, this is a profile that I set up in my training, and I set it up about 3 or 4 days previous to these messages coming in. So I set up around May 1st or May 2nd. So this profile that you're looking at is keyword rich, and it's designed to get recruiters to come to you. And I want to show you the results after only 3 or 4 business days of this profile being live. Now, All of these people who have reached out to me are all recruiters who are actively searching for me and approaching me. I'm not applying to any of these jobs. So the first one to reach out to me is Delaney from Visionary Partners, which looks like a third-party agency that is looking to fill a contract remote recruiter, a technical recruiter position. Now this is a 6-month job and it's 100% remote, and it would have the option to either extend or convert after 6 months. So I could basically become a full-time employee with whoever the company is that they're hiring this position for. And the rate of pay goes up to $70 an hour, which is pretty decent. If you kind of convert that into salary, that would be almost 145, actually a little north of $145,000 per year. So not too shabby, if I do say so myself. The second opportunity comes from Tractor Supply Company, and Elizabeth is trying to recruit me for a technical recruiting job that sits in their corporate headquarters in Brentwood, Tennessee. If you're not familiar with Tractor Supply Company, they're a major retailer in more rural areas, but they're actually headquartered here in Nashville. A couple years ago, when I was looking for a job, I would have been thrilled to receive this message and be considered by Tractor Supply Company for an opportunity. The next opportunity I have here is for a staffing firm that's called BGSF. Full disclosure, I'm not familiar with this company. I did do a little bit of research on it, but it looks like they are a reputable staffing agency that is looking to fill a technical recruiting role on their team. This isn't something that I pursued, but nonetheless, it is a direct outreach from a recruiter for a local company here in Nashville. And the final opportunity comes from another third party, which is Gentis Solutions, who is hiring on behalf of their client a remote senior HR recruiter. And I'm not sure who the client is. I'm assuming that it's going to be somebody in Nashville. Well, it could be remote, so it could be really anywhere. But I did not pursue the opportunity, so I'm not sure who the client is, but I can assume that it potentially could be a high quality one as well. So if you look at the dates, May 6th, May 4th, and May 4th, I created the profile probably May 1st, maybe the last day of April. I'm not really sure, but no more than a week before creating this profile did I start getting all these emails. And ironically enough, as I record this, I just got an opportunity come in for Microsoft. So this recruiter has sent something while I was recording the original content, and they are saying that they have an 18-month contract, which is pretty typical for big tech, where they will put people on contract and then convert them. So 18-month long-term contract, competitive pay rates, 100% remote, and 15 days of PTO per year. And this is through an agency, but that's typically how they will find their people at big tech firms. And this is just proof that recruiters will start to search you out and recruit you rather than you having to apply for a job if you follow what I teach in Unlocking LinkedIn.